The top shelf tumbles and the wall clocks run. The well scotch bottles and the soda guns. You missed the last train from the city tonight. Old friends see each other in a different light. You missed the last train tonight. The alphabet city is dive bars drawn into pilgrims seek a makeshift home. You missed the last train from the city tonight. Old friends see each other in a different light. You missed the last train tonight. There is a song singing in the dark. Don't get too close, it'll tear you apart. There is a reason for every season of the heart. There is a song singing in the fire. Don't get too close, it cuts like a wire. There is a reason for every season of desire. Square in the morning finds an unlikely pair. Hotel lobby holding hands. Don't blink, don't think, don't look in her eyes. Is this forever or is this goodbye? There is a song singing in the dark. Don't get too close, it'll tear you apart. There is a reason for every season of the heart. There is a song singing in the fire. Don't get too close, it cuts like a wire. There is a reason for every season of desire. Half in light, half in dark is where we start. Half in light, half in dark is where we are. Half in light, half in dark is where we start. Half in light, half in dark is where we are. We are one beating heart. We are one beating heart. We are one beating heart.
Hello. Hopefully microphone. Hello. How's it going, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Feels like it's only been a few hours since I was last working on my game. Where is the time going, everybody? My Australian Cryolist, hello. Welcome in. Let me boot up Raid Me. Does it say Raid Me connected to chat? It should. It should, because I just booted up my Raid Me bot. Also, I realized my sleeves are unbuttoned, so I'm kind of gonna have pirate sleeves today, but I'm feeling like a pirate, so I think it's probably fine. Uber Mammal, hello! How's it going? Hey, B-Module, howdy yo! Welcome in. Pirate sleeves for the win. Yes, pirate sleeves. Who wants tight wrists? I was actually wearing one of my, like, tighter shirts before stream, and I was like, why? I don't know, my tight shirt was from when I was living in Pittsburgh. It's like one of the thermally insulating ones. Sailing the high seas of Jupiter, or was it Saturn? It's Triton. I think you could pull off a tricorn hat, actually. Really? Which hat is that? Is that the pirate hat? My brother was in Korea, and he got me one of the Korea fashion hats. They're the ones that kind of like go like this. They're like this. It actually looks... I think I pull it off. He says that like everyone in Korea wears that hat, and he was like, I'm gonna get you this. It was for my birthday, so I haven't worn it on stream because I don't usually wear a hat when I have my headphones on. But oh, look, yeah, let me see this picture. Let me pull it up. Oh my god! Wait, everybody, look at this hat. I'm gonna put it up on screen. Is my snip not on? All right, I snipped. Browser, add existing. I think it's just called snip. No. I am Soon Raccoon. When is International Dress Like a Pirate Day? Literally 2 weeks from now is International Dress Like a Pirate Day, Soon Raccoon. I would not kid you. I would not kid you. It really is. It's an exciting time. Window capture, snip. There it is. Hey! Look at this hat. Do you think I could pull off this hat? Wait, let me put it on right now. How do I look? Do I look good with this hat? I'm like, haha. I have a mysterious... Do I rock it? Yar, har, fiddly-dee. Being a pirate is alright with me. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. I tip my hat to you. Is it working? Am I tipping my hat to you? I remember it because it's also my parents' wedding anniversary. For the 30 years, they did a renewal of vows ceremony in pirate. Wow, life goals. Life goals right there. Holy cow. We have to do more object-oriented stuff. I am kind of getting to the point where I think today we just need to book it story-wise, because our state machine is not quite done. Whoops. What I mean is we need to tie up loose ends. And then I feel like my head will be in like a better place. Also, remember how I was supposed to get my magic wand? Remember how I ordered my magic cane from the internet? It's like a cane that floats. Like the cane floats and it floats around. A state machine with loose ends use. Don't say, yeah, B module. It's a state machine. We need to wrap up all the loose ends of the state machine. Make sure every state has an ending and that every state goes back to the beginning so that people can replay the game. Because right now the game is basically unplayable. And I was like, you know what would be fun? Making the game playable. Pizzow Show, hello! You're saying that right now the state machine is in a bad state? Yes, the state. Okay. Tiene un buen día. Like, actually, what hora? I was like, what hora is it? ¿Qué hora es en Perú? Muy tarde. Creo que sí. Muy tarde. Buenas noches. Let's see. What time? Oh, it's not that late. Not that late, but good to see you, Leo. We have some coding to do. 4 hours after. Well, depends. Buenas. That's right, buenas. Grinchy, how you doing? I'm gonna drink a little bit more water. I don't know how Unity works, but it's a finite state machine where non-declared states are blocked. So I am gonna show you, B module. We are gonna work through this today. Let me go over the plan. You're even drinking out of a pirate flagon. Yarg! Mateys, are you all ready to do some coding today? If you're enjoying the stream from home while you're working, I hope that your work goes well. Yarg. But yes, we are going to be, okay, so Sunday, what did we do Sunday? We added a bunch of animations and a bunch of state machine code for, like, basically how the animations flow. We have a system in place right now where we can basically go from one state to the next, and each state is represented by a Unity game object, a scriptable object, actually, they're called. So basically, we have scriptable objects, and they branch to different scriptable objects. Yes. So what we're gonna have to do is make sure I wrap up the story and add states to our state machine, which is unfinished. Which game are you working on? I'm still trying to finish up the chat-made game. I have to finish that though, Pizzao Show, because I need to start working on Die Hard again, because Steam Fest is in February and I need to apply to Steam Fest in like a month or two, and they need a demo. So I gotta start working on Die Hard again. But obviously I want to finish this visual novel first. So remember, this is Project Visual Novel, and my main project Die Hard is Project Action Adventure. I'm actually advertising it as like an action puzzle game. So yeah. Oh, and news about my magic wand. I ordered my magic wand. You're gonna put yourself in crunch. I literally don't think I'm capable of crunch though, is the problem. I just do not have the, what is it? Energy? Motivation? Energy? Motivation? Ugh. I don't know, I'm feeling real meh. Oh, and let me just go, let's start coding. We gotta jump into today. ¿Qué pasó? Ah, nada, Leo. Tengo problemas con mi departamento, or mi apartamento. Necesito pagar, like, mucho más cada mes. Yeah, y es posible que necesito mover muy cerca, or like soon, pronto. Y no quiero mover. You don't think you could make it into the Steam Fest with the door into oven? No, Uber Mammal, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, are you all ready for game dev? Blah. Harsh but fair. Come on, isn't it enough that the game is that door into oven is gonna exist? Moving is always worst experiences. I really don't want to move, but I asked my apartment, I was like, hey, could you not increase the rent by an insane amount? And do you want to know what they emailed me back? They emailed me back, suck it. That's what they said to me. They were like, suck it. So, yeah. I'll probably start looking at places to move in the next few months. I just really hate moving. It's a pain. Put all your stuff in boxes. Slater, hey, evening. Thanks for coming out. How you doing? What are we gonna do? We need to go to diagram.net. Move to San Francisco, it's rad. I think moving into the city might be a good idea. The problem is, like, I'm thinking my company is making me come into the office, so I have to consider commute. Yeah, which is kind of a pain. Commuting is kind of a pain. Okay, let me finish this thing. So this is our like state machine for the story. Quit the company. Quit and and move to the most expensive city. I feel like if I was quitting the company, I would probably like also leave California. Because the only reason I'm in California is because I'm at a California company. But the second I leave California company, I've got to leave California, right? Skedaddle. It's a terrible thing. Europeans visiting. Best to be safe and skedaddle. Okay, let's finish this up. Okay, so in this part of the storyline, you skedaddle. I trusted John the Dwayne Rocks and I don't know why, but I did. You're writing the state machine from scratch? Yes. Yes. We already have the code written that makes the state machine work. Pizzao show. What we're doing now is we're filling in the missing states. So you can almost think of it as like a choose your own adventure book, but we didn't write half the book. Or any of the endings. So today is going to be a lot of story writing. Today is going to be a lot of taking what we write in the story and putting it in our state machine. Zach Crouton, hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I've got yeah, honestly, I'm so bummed that I'm gonna have to move. It's 11 p.m., almost time for bed. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've been trying to start stream earlier so that more people can watch. Because I know that people who watch on the East Coast, it's like my Tuesday, Thursday stream is always so late. Today's gonna be fun, yes. Today's gonna be fun. Just need to move to the East Coast. I kind of want to move to Vancouver, though. I kind of want to move to Vancouver. That's on the West Coast. I get it. I did something like this once. In the end, the state machine was controlling everything. Yeah. Basically, the state machine controlling everything. Oregon's nice. I was gonna maybe move to Seattle. Hey, do you do OpenGL stuff? Wait, OpenGL? Like... what? OpenGL? Is that like when I make WebGL games? Everybody? People who know OpenGL and know... because I make, like, web-embedded games. Oh, that's what it is? Okay, sorry. Yes. Yes, I do. Asu. It's using OpenGL under the hood. Cool. 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 I trusted John, the Dwayne Roxon. I don't know why, but I did. I went home. And I went home and chilled. We should use Apple's Metal. Wait, what? Like, are you talking about Apple, the, like, Apple company? WebGL is based on one version of OpenGL. Okay. Oh, I'm back on the Quest 2. Wait, Brooding Acorn, you're watching this stream on the Quest 2 again? Hello, in virtual reality. Hard to use Metal when you're not on Mac. Oh, yeah, I use Windows. I trusted John the Dwayne Roxon. I don't know why I did. I went home and chilled. Later that week on the news, I saw the case was solved. An oven. Hello from the metaverse. I have so many thoughts on the metaverse, but I feel like I shouldn't talk about it. It's fine, use Vulkan, the iFruit company. No. So, there's a bunch of people at my work who are very confused about what the metaverse is. Oh, Zach Crouton, did you get your cane? The cane was supposed to come yesterday, and it was delayed shipment until tomorrow. So I don't have my magic cane yet. Wait, for context, everybody, I want you to know how cool this is. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a snip of myself. Okay. There, I have a snip, and I'm holding out my hand, right? Now, prepare. Where's my snip? So this is me. Imagine I have a magical floating cane. Do you see? I'm drawing it. Am I doing a good job? Do you see the cane? Okay, watch this. Magical floating cane. Hi, Mystical Cell. How's it going? How's it going? I'm drawing. Okay, red pen. Let's do red. Magical. A magical floating cane. Okay. So, I, on the internet, purchased a magical floating cane. It's a cane that, like, if I go like this, whoa, then boom, it's a magical floating cane. It looks like a meme, can't lie. No, but why a cane? I mean, it's not a cane, it's like a stick. It's a stick. NFT Twitter bots come after you if I say something bad about the metaverse. Ooh. Doing good, how about you? I'm doing good, Mystical Cell. I hope all that shenanigans with your boss is better. I hope they didn't come in. Flippin' bosses. Yeah. You're a stick. No, I bought a stick. I'm having trouble with your laser project. Oh no! How soon does your laser project have to be done? Is there a timeline you're working towards? An oven was the killer. Who thought? Who would have thought? Okay. Okay, so this is A16, and this goes back to A0. So I'm gonna make a note of that really quick. This goes to A0. All laser projects must be completed at the speed of coherent light. I think that's impossible. November 3rd? Oh, shoot. Okay, so you got like 3 weeks, Zach? 3 weeks? I'm off Tuesday, so it's all good today. Cool. Yeah, A0, A16. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. Now let's go to the game and add an A16 state. A16. Game states. Where is it goes 15, 17. We're missing A16. So create a state. We're gonna name this A16. Boom. And let's just put in the story text. I copied and pasted it. Zen Code, hello, welcome in. Welcome to game development. We are developing games. I'm reading your info and got confused. I read I am a software engineer and a data destroyer. I am a software. Okay, for context, people, Data Destroyer is one of my games I made. It's one of my games. 808 state. Those default scriptable object icons are cute. Aren't they cute? Look at these little icons. This is new. You're not getting either. No. It's one of my games. Don't worry. You can play my games in web for new people who are interested in my games. But if you just want to see how games are, then you're in the right place. Welcome. Skedaddle. Is skedaddle spelt with 1 D or 2 Ds? Skedad. Is it skedad-diddle? Skedaddle. Wait. So it's S-K-E? Skedaddle. Okay. With 2 Ds. Okay. Skedaddle. And this goes to A0. What a bigger glass. No, this is my normal glass of water. I'm just really tiny. This glass is normal sized. I got shrunk. I shrunk down by my shrink ray. Love glass envy. You're gonna have to win. If you want this cup, you're gonna have to win it. You have to win it. Is that a Hobbit house then? Yeah, I mean, it's a Hobbit apartment, but still. There's a YouTube video called the 808 State. Oh my god, wait. Sorry. Had like a weird cough. A12 to A16. Okay, where's the A12 stage? A12, and then we're gonna drag A16 in here. Cool. Okay, so that's one loose end wrapped up. So far, we're doing great. We're doing great. So let's make this purple. Color this purple. Gabodder, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. All right, curious to see Unity. Never ever touched it even. Oh yes, well, you're in the right place because I do Unity, and if you're thinking about making a game and you're inexperienced, or even if you're experienced making games, I think Unity is a pretty solid engine. It's very user-friendly. Yeah. Your other options are Godot and Unreal and Game Maker and Construct. I don't know, there's so many good game engines now. I picked Unity just kind of because I was like, oh. It's a game engine. And it's worked out. It's paid, right? No, it's completely free. I know about Godot, and Unreal is the thing. Yeah, no. Unity is entirely free. The only way Unity isn't free is if you release a game and the game makes more than $200,000, then you have to buy Unity Pro. So, but you don't have to buy it until your game makes that much money. So it's like if your game, so it's, like I've made all of my games, and I'm even releasing a game on Steam. Never had Pro. If you're making more than $100,000, yeah. So, how much is Unity? Unity. What? Know my location. Never mind. Apparently I don't want Unity. I'm a Unity person, but now I'm migrating to Godot. Nice. Yeah, Godot I think is free no matter what, forever, which is nice. But Godot is pretty good. I've tried Godot on stream before. I meant to use Godot for Ludum Dare, or Ludum Dare, whatever you want to call it. But I probably will do Godot for my next game jam that I participate in. I fell in love with this channel from today. What? Hey, Zen Code. Are you a Unity or a Godot person? What camp are you in? You can also pick a different game engine, but Godot is open source, which is nice. You charge and knock him on the floor. His rock head fell apart to reveal Cornelius in a disguise. He cursed, "Drat. I was only joking with you, Larry." Okay, E5, E6. I don't think we have like an E7. I don't think we have an E7. Or like even an E2. Oh yeah, wait, here's E0, E1, E2, E3, E4. Okay, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so this would be 7. Let's write the story text. It's possible to build an engine in Kotlin? I think so. Zacking time. Zach Crouton, welcome back to the Bug Club for 22 months. Thank you so much for your support of the channel and the games. I really appreciate you. It's getting more good in every update. Yeah. It's getting better each time. E7. Drat, I was only joking, Larry, no harm here. I feel like we have to have one option to be like, accuse Larry of the murder. How do you spell murder? Murder. I've forgotten the context of this part of the story. Cornelius killed John the Dwayne Roxon and then disguised himself as him. Yep. And he disguised himself as... Okay, let me explain. Korn killed John the Dwayne Roxon. Okay. Korn killed John the Dwayne Roxon because the Korn was running an illegal smuggling operation but John the Dwayne Roxon found out about it and tried to blackmail Korn for money. So then Korn knocked off John the Dwayne Roxon. But Korn disguised himself as John the Dwayne Roxon to investigate his own murder to throw the detectives off of the case. I said more good instead of better. Overlord Saisha, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. And Darwing 2020, hello, hello. How's it going? I hope all you, so we can either accuse Larry of the murder, right? Oh wait, let me go to showcase. So we can either accuse Larry of the murder or listen to Larry. Believe Larry is innocent. It's very, very two extremes. I'm also doing well. That's awesome. Are all of you here to just chill and watch some game dev, or are you doing what I call the lurk and work? The lurk and work is where you have my stream up, but at the same time, maybe you're doing a little something like with code or game dev, you know. Anybody working on any fun projects? Also, sometimes people just want to chill, and I want to let you all know. I want to let you all know that if you're chilling, chilling is very valid. Very valid. I can't iterate this enough. I'm so excited about the magic floating cane that I bought online. And I can't wait to show you all the magic floating cane. I'm writing some unit tests to dull work. Well, let's spice up that dull work with a little bit of Korn murder. Oh, don't you mean Cornelius? Oh, believe Cornelius. Accuse Larry. Oh, no. You're right. You're right. Cornelius. I hope to lurk and work, but to be honest, gotta handle this cookie dough ice cream first. Yeah. Lurk and work, as always. Nice. Leave Cornelius is innocent. Accusing yourself of the murder. Plot twist. You arrest yourself. You arrest yourself. Okay, for people that are just coming in, we're writing this game project should be done pretty soon. We're making a state machine that is going to function as a choose your own adventure. So right now we're writing out a choose your own adventure, and then we're going back to Unity and like adding the states. So if you're chilling, you're gonna see a little bit of that process. Okay, so if you accuse Cornelius of the murder, we have evidence. It's not that hard to see. It's not that hard to put 2 and 2 together. I saw the popcorn. I saw the popcorn at the scene of the crime. Okay, it's not that hard to put 2 and 2 together. I saw popcorn at the scene of the crime. Right? I should be working but procrastinating hard. Well, I'm gonna tell you all a little secret. I also procrastinate for sure. Ooh. Wait a second. Look what Zach's working on. 30639 invalid token. Oh. This is super cool. Oh my god, and you can control the paddles? Oh my god. This is some cool stuff. Oh my god. That's cool. That's super cool. So imagine it's set up in a public place and you can scan a QR code on your phone to join. Epic! Oh my gosh. And your phone turns into the controller. That is so cool. That is so cool. What an awesome project. It's not that hard to put 2 and 2 together. I saw popcorn at the scene of the crime. That places you. That places you. That places you there. I am bringing you in. Okay. So, and then we have to, the next one, this will be, I don't know, what can we call this? So, if you're accusing Cornelius of the murder, at this point in the story, you have evidence. There was popcorn at the scene of the murder, and that places Cornelius at the murder. So, what game am I writing right now? Like, you know, do you ever just work on something and as you're working on it, you're like, what? Are you going to run a problem where Larry is a compost collector and not a police officer? No, I mean, he gets promoted. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. I'm bringing you in. Once I got to the station, I gave the cops. Was the popcorn popped though? It was, because the popcorn was shot. Once I got to the station, I gave the cops all the info I had. It was not that much later that Cornelius cracked and confessed to the crime. You need to head to bed. Of course, Zach, of course. Awesome project, and thank you so much for chilling around, and thank you so much for the lurk. I don't think I need to tell you all how much it helps. So thank you so much for coming in. Oh, I guess Cornelius can yell, "You'll never take me alive, composter," or something. He could, but I mean, I feel like this is like a citizen's arrest, right? A citizen's arrest. Once I got to the station, I gave the cops all the info I had. It was not that much later that Cornelius cracked and confessed to the crime. I was promoted from compost collector to chief, how do you spell chief? To chief detective of Triton. Okay, and then this goes back to A0. A0, and this is what I would call a positive ending. So this is like an ending where like you win the game, right? Because you solved the murder. Okay, so let's add these states into the game. Got to go back to Unity. So keep in mind that I have created a scriptable object. All I have to do is right click and click my scriptable object, which I named state. I could have named it anything. And then I can name my state anything. What did I call it? E7? E7? Or I like, naming schemes are always one of those things where it's like, I could name it anything. It looks like I named it E7. E7. So if I go back to main, go back to main, this is E7. The story text is, "It's not that hard to put 2 and 2 together. I saw the popcorn at the scene of the crime. That places you there. I'm bringing you in." And the option text is, "Accuse Cornelius of the murder." Murder. Is it murder mystery M-E-R-D-U-R? Or is it M-U-R-D-E-R? Like murder. I think it's M-U-R-D-E-R. Murder mystery? I'm not in the mood to spell today, clearly. Okay, and how I link states to my state machine. I think I showed you all this before, but I will show you again. So, E7 branches off of all I have to do is this. Let's go to E5. Where is E5? It should be labeled correctly. Aha, E5 All I'm gonna do is, do you see how there's E5 and there's an option for next state? All I'm gonna do is put E7. I'm gonna drag it and drop it there. Boom. Linked. Linked. That is how I do it. And we're done. So let's process again. Step 1, I need to create my scriptable object in Unity. So I'm just gonna right click, create my scriptable object. We're gonna name it E9. This is E9. I'm gonna paste the text, the story text. By the way, scriptable objects are really, really good for dialogue boxes. If you're ever gonna have a dialogue box in your game, 10 out of 10 recommend scriptable objects, because they've been kind of crucial to making this game flow well. So E9, story text. The option text, I just defined the option text as the text that leads, like, bring him in. Bring him in. Oh, once I got to the station. Oh yeah, and E9, so remember how we link the two things together? So E7 goes to E9. So in this area that says next state, I just drag E9 and then I drop it. Oh, I put it in events. Sorry. I have to put it in next state. Beautiful. All linked up. And E9, at the end of every single one of my states, I want them to go back to the top of the state machine. The top of the state machine is A0, so I'm always gonna make the next state A0 for anything that's at the end. Because you can kind of think about it as a tree that never ends. Because once you get to the bottom of the tree, it loops back up to the top. So it's kind of, I guess it's less of like a tree and more of like a mountain, right? Or I guess you could call it like a plant with roots. I'm literally just making whatever this is in Unity. I guess you would call this a tree, right? Or would you call it a diagram? And I just note that this goes back to the A0 state, which is the top. And remember, please do not get confused by my E0, A0, B5. I literally, instead of naming this E9, I could have named it Cha-cha-cha-cha. I use them interchangeably. Overlord Desaisha. You do. Nah, you can... Okay, yeah, believe Cornelius is innocent. Okay. So if you believe Cornelius is innocent, you're gonna go arrest the oven, I think. 8-9, 8-9. So this is E10. E10. Believe Cornelius is innocent. I had a gut feeling that Cornelius was telling the truth. How do you spell truth? Like T-R-U-T-H? I think that's how you spell truth, but now that I'm looking at it, it looks like truff. Like, are you telling the truth? That's how you spell truth? It looks like truff. Truff. That's the truth? Are you telling me the truth that this is truth and not truff? Is this a truth? Uber mammal? I don't know. Okay, I had a gut feeling that Cornelius was telling the truth. I let him speak. And then what does he say? He says, I saw the whole thing. An oven came in and killed John in cold blood. Is there an oven pun that we can do? Instead of the oven killing the rock in cold blood, maybe the oven kills John in hot blood? I feel like I can't come up with a pun. Like there has to be something here. In low, kill John in low temperatured blood. Oh my god. Let's do it. Temperatured, in low temperatured blood. I think I spelled temperature wrong. Fan assisted plate warming blood. I like low temperature blood. I had a gut feeling that Cornelius was telling the truth. I'd let him speak. I saw the whole thing. The whole thing. Cornelius then brings out his popcorn and pops Larry. Oh my god. That's too violent of an ending. I saw the whole thing. An oven came in and killed John in low temperatured blood. Blood. Thanks for trusting me. But, I had a gut feeling that Cornelius was telling the truth. I saw the whole thing. An oven came in and killed John in low temperatured blood. I then headed to the kitchens to bring station with Larry. Okay, headed to the station with Cornelius. Tesseract, it's a nice morning. Yo, how's it going? Cornelius is pretending to be Dwayne because he's trying to throw everybody off the murderer by telling them that Ovelia was the murderer. And basically, in this scenario, you find out that it was actually Cornelius in the costume. And when you find out it's Cornelius in the costume, you can either be like, oh my god, no harm here. You gotta believe me. I know who the murderer is. Okay. Yeah, let me amend E5 really quick. Tesseract, you're doing good? I hope you're doing good. Red rum? F, Cornelius is a bad cop. Cornelius is a bad cop. He's pretending to be the ghost of John the Dwayne Roxon, is what it is. He's pretending to be a ghost. I just woke up, so I need my tea. Well, enjoy your tea. You know, everybody, I was thinking about adding another day back to my stream schedule. I just need to make sure that it's like a day that's good. I don't know, because I used to do Thursday nights, but I think I told you all that I took up a job contracting where I'm basically working Thursday nights. Whoops. Whoopsies. So I have two jobs. Are you writing the story or doing the code? We're doing a little bit of both. We're writing the story and then we're putting it in scriptable objects. Cornelius says he's trying to haunt Ovelia into confessing. Ooh, I like it. Uber mammal. So Overlord Desaisha, I'm a salaried employee at a tech company. So not a game company, but like, they're like mostly a software company, but also does a little bit of hardware. So no, I don't work for a game company, but I would like to work for a game company at some point in my life, maybe. I mean, I love games, right? Like, I love games. Sorry, I don't know what that is. I'm like having like an allergic reaction or something. Just like allergies. Gotcha, insane. Wait, Overlord, you also don't work in games, but you wish you did? I do not have a computer science degree or or a game dev degree, so I am just a degree. No. I do have a degree. I do have a single degree. I feel like, I wonder if anybody in chat, I feel like I represent. What degree do you have? Oh, ooh, interest. I want people to guess. To what degree do we owe the pleasure? Oh, Ched Dev. You know what's better than a degree? A radian. Oh my god. That is, you. I don't know, if I could upvote messages, I would have favorite this message. Winner. Yes, Uber Mammal is winner. Okay. I'll tell you. Art history. No, not art history. But also, hi Poseidon, so good to see you. Art major. Nope. You're a CS major, would like to work at a game company. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I think that this is like, being a CS major and wanting to go in a game company, it's hard. You definitely need a portfolio. Make sure you have a electrical engineer, mechanical engineer. Ched Dev, you win. You win. Yes. I'm a mechanical engineer. I did a little bit of electrical engineering courses, but most of my stuff was mechanical engineering, so... Buenas buenas. Is that gonna become a meme on my channel? Instead of buenas noches, we say buenas buenas. Chica, hello? I've met a lot of ex-mechanical engineers. Wait, Ched Dev, are you a mechanical engineer? You created robots? Yes. Ubermail says marine biology. Okay, wait, I don't know if I told you all, I was thinking about starting to do a little bit of robotics on this channel, on Twitch. Because I did study mechanical engineering for a very long time, and I have a 3D printer, and I have Arduinos and breadboards, and I think it might be fun to do robotics. The thing is, I also love game dev, right? So robotics would be awesome. See, okay, as long as there's interest, bring Ovelia to life. I was actually thinking my first robotics project would be, so I've got like an old 3D printer that I took apart, and it's got a lead screw, and I was thinking we could maybe try to make, not a talking oven, oh my gosh, no. A talking oven. I feel like that's too meta. I maintain that sympathy makes a robot designed by Twitch chat would be amazing. Okay. I think I might make a robot controlled by Twitch chat, but I don't think I would make a robot designed by Twitch chat. Like, designing a robot is really hard. Robotic games? Oh, okay, so yeah, Vobotnik. I kind of had an idea. But I like to do ideas more than I like to talk about ideas, and I kind of want to surprise you. But I already have planned out what my first robotic project will be. And I promise we'll work on some of it on stream. I promise. But like, I'm super busy with work, and I have like a wedding. My friend's wedding is in December, so I'm gonna be super kind of busy these next few months. So I wasn't gonna start the robotic stuff until next year. Do Michael Reeves stuff? Literally, I want to do Michael Reeves stuff. Yeah, Mystical Cell, I do. Because like what Michael Reeves does, I can do. I'm a mechanical engineer. I do laser cutting, I do 3D printing, I do computer aided design, I code. Yeah, no, but enough talking. Let's keep working on our state machine today. But I just wanted to let you know that this is something that I'm very, very, very seriously thinking about. Very seriously thinking about. Should I look up Michael Reeves? So Matter Hacks, Michael Reeves is just like one of the most iconic, like technology maker YouTube channels. There's tons of them though. There's hundreds of awesome maker channels, but I kind of want to like up my game, and maybe instead of just making games, make robots too. And combine both. Hello, sympathizers. Oh my gosh, Hemdoza, how's it going? It'll be great. Yo, robots will be wonderful. I'm very excited to make robots. I already have my first robot that I'm gonna make. It's gonna be fun. I then headed to the station with Cornelius, where we told them about the Ovelia lead. Ovelia? About the oven lead. How do you spell lead? Is it L-E-A-D or is it L-E-E-D? No, it's definitely L-E-A-D. The problem is that's also pronounced lead. Also pronounced lead. Yeah. The first option, it's L-E-A-D. No, but Cornelius, Ovelia is the only sentient oven on Titan. I had a gut feeling like Cornelius was telling the truth. I let him speak. I saw the whole thing. An oven, okay. I let him speak. He said, so I let him speak. It's the know-it-all on the Polar Express. Also abbreviates that lead can also be pronounced lead or lead. Really? I'm literally the know-it-all on the Polar Express. I knew it. I knew it. So I had a gut feeling like Cornelius was telling the truth. I let him speak. He said, I saw the whole thing. An oven came in and killed John in low-temperatured blood. I then headed to the station with Cornelius where we told him about the oven lead. I'm just gonna make it, like, continue, maybe? Like, just continue? Because we can't have a... Continue. Back Cornelius. Back Cornelius up. E10, E11. Okay. I supported Cornelius's story. Sorry. The sheriffs, the cops put out a warrant for the arrest of an oven named Ovelia. Warrant? No S's? No S? I'm trying my best. Oh shoot, what the heck? E11. Yeah. You know why I'm so excited for my floating wand? Because it's cool. And because it glows. I don't know, there's many reasons I'm excited for my floating wand. It's like a illusion wand. It looks, let me remind you all what it looks like one more time. It's like this. Imagine if a wand was floating next to me. It would be like, what? She's actually magic? Cornelius's. Oh. Cornelius's. Ovelia has a brother named Stoven. No. That would be funny though. I supported Cornelius' story. The cops put out a warrant for the arrest of an oven named Ovelia. As she was taken in, she said, I'm innocent! She yelled. She yelled out, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. They decommissioned her. They decommissioned her, effectively ending the oven's life. The super dark ending. They decommissioned her, effectively ending the oven's life. I couldn't help but feel like maybe we got got the wrong guy. And then this is the ending, and then this goes to A0. This is like dark ending. You know, because like the oven isn't like a person, so like they're just decommissioning the oven, but you are effectively ending the oven. The oven's life. Yeah, this is like an imposter's win kind of moment. You know, one of the things I wanted to do was mod Among Us, but did you know that Among Us was written in JavaScript? Do you know who didn't want to learn JavaScript? She'll never bake again. Oh god, this is so sad. Why are we writing like this? Okay, so let's go back to Unity so you can all see this process. So I'm gonna create a state and I'm gonna name it E10. It's exactly what we've been doing. So we just paste the story text into this little section called story text. Among Us is written in Unity. Wait, Cyber Angel, is it? Because all of the modding resources on how to mod said that I had to learn JavaScript, and I was like, why do I have to learn JavaScript to mod Among Us? Wait, are you sure, Cyber Angel? Uber Mammal, you're sure? It's written in Unity? What? I think it should be Amongst Us. I think they rewrite it. No, I'm not. 100% sure. 1,000,000% sure? Oh my gosh. I had actually no idea. I thought this whole time, so E5 goes to E10. Where's E5? E5, and then next state, E10. 100% sure. There are some Unity projects that use JavaScript though. Huh. Because everybody was modding Among Us, or Automod was, he's one of like the big developers. It says Unity Engine. Really, Himdoza? Oh my god. Wait, David says, you can have a script interpreters in C# Unity projects? I've written a Unity app that allows users to change its behavior with Python. Really? Oh. If it's Unity 5, could be JavaScript? Could it? Maybe what I was reading was just wrong. Because I'm gonna be honest, like, I straight up didn't want to make a mod just because it was like JavaScript. And I was like, E11. Yeah, I worked with a project once that embedded Lua. Nah, that's impossible. Impossible. Never say never, whatever you do. Never say never, my friend. If you read it on the internet, it must be true. Yeah. Unity never used JavaScript, it was called Unity Script. No, like, I specifically, there was like step 1 on how to mod Among Us. Learn JavaScript, and I was like, what? What? I don't know JavaScript. I know very minimal JavaScript. I would like to learn more because I think it's like a cool skill to have. E11 goes to E10. I don't even know what I want to do. Sorry, is that me being too real? I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm working right now in data analytics, and I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. Do I just want to stay in data analytics forever? Or do I want to learn, like, different code? But the problem is, like, every type of, like, code at a company does, like, a very specific thing with the code and has very specific tech stacks they use. And every time you switch, you gotta learn like a new tech stack. I feel like I'm too antsy to be in the same career forever. Data analytics is what's hot right now, girl. I know, it's really hot. Like, I'm doing machine learning, which is fun. But like SQL and Python is a little boring sometimes. You want to learn the new thing. I don't know, Changmania. I just like learning new things. And the problem is I love game dev, right? But the longer that I don't work in games, the less practical it is for me to try to work in games. Does that make sense? Because I'm getting like good at data analytics. You're trying to get into data analytics. It's a good job. I don't know if I'm just supposed to like stay in a job forever though. I'm like so immature. I'm going through quarter life crisis. AI art moment. AI art moment. My goal is to be a front-end engineer. I enjoy making the internet look good. And making the internet looking good and being financially stable does sound like a solid goal. How about combining the good parts of data analytics and applying it to a game? Maybe. Maybe it would be fun if I worked for data analytics, but at a games company. Because then I'm kind of close to games, but I'm not working on the games. Huh? What do they call it? Games adjacent. So then I don't have to throw out all of the skills that I've developed. I've had the same career my entire adult life. I can't think of changing it, but I'm always learning new things. Yeah, I would be like games, probably mobile games uses a lot of data analytics. Oh, I bet they do, but mobile games are like sometimes evil, right? Right? Like, or not always evil, right? But like sometimes evil? I'm not sure. Why would it be throwing out? All goes to data, architecture, and engineering. True, I'm not like throwing away everything. It's just, you know, I'm kind of like in the hardware industry. I've been in the hardware industry for like a couple years now. I want to change my career. The tech stack I work with right now is closed source as hell. Oh. Yeah, my team is trying to make our tech stack more open source. Even the programming language is closed? Really? Oh my god. Yeah, at least I'm doing Python, I feel like. Okay, question John the Dwayne Roxon about his death. Well, you see, I was murdered by an oven. I remember it very clearly. She called herself Kitchen Master 400 Boiler. She lured me in with her cookie aroma. And next thing I know, I'm a ghost. Believe John's ghost? I knew what I had to do. I went straight to the kitchens to confront Kitchen Master 400 with broiler. As soon as I got there, she looked innocently at me and said, "What seems to be the problem, Larry?" Okay. There's a lot of killing in this story. It's a murder mystery noir. I don't think you can have a murder mystery noir without it. I think. Some machine learning over data could be good for better matchmaking. Oh, yeah, probably. Like, use machine learning for online multiplayer games. You're missing between comma between problem, Larry. Oh, okay. Thank you. I do not grammar, David, so this is very helpful. Unity feels like this route should merge with one where you believe Cornelius. Yes. Yeah, I think you're right. This should just go to E10. Can I move this? Or I guess it can't merge because in this one you know that John is actually Cornelius. In this one you don't. I went straight to the kitchen master. What's his weird problem, Larry? I knew what I had to do. I went straight, instead of this, let me say, I went straight to the police. and told them everything about. I knew what I had to do. I went straight to the police and told them everything about the oven and how John's ghost told you the whole story. I was thrown into an insane asylum. I was then thrown into an insane asylum. I knew what I had to do. I went straight to the police and told them everything about the oven and how John's ghost told you told me the whole story. Asylum is spelled with an A. Asylum. I went straight to the police and told them everything about the oven and how John's ghost told me the whole story. I was then thrown into an insane asylum. I have not seen the stars of Titan since. Okay, is this how you spell since? I think so. And then this goes to A0. Sorry, we really have to wrap up these stories, you know? Like, I'm just trying to get to the I am bringing all of these to the closest resolution that I possibly can. Otherwise, we're gonna spiral. We're gonna spiral out of control. Okay, believe John's ghost. Let's do this. Let's say ignore stars, not start. Oh, stars. Thank you. Thank you, Mystical. I have never seen the stars of Titan since. Did I already do E8? I don't remember doing E8. Continue to spiral out of control. Yeah, I kind of do. I knew what I had to do. I went to the police and boom, story's over. Great, I am doing a great job. Lean into the spiral. I probably can, Changmania. Making a visual novel is hard. I have a lot of respect for anyone that's ever written a semi-coherent story. I'm wondering, I'm probably gonna need all of your help sometime this next year, because my goal was to release my game Die Hard in 2023, and I cannot believe that 2023 is almost here. What? And I'm gonna need to make a demo and have you all play that game and have you give me feedback. I want the game to be good. I want to actually finish something and put it on Steam. And don't get me wrong, I finished lots of small projects and I'm very proud of myself for finishing these small projects, but part of me just wants to bite the bullet and make like a bigger project. And Die Hard isn't even that big of a project. I mean, I guess it is. It has like 30 levels and like a bunch of different mechanics, but I procrastinate. I'm not the only one who procrastinates, right? Raise your hand if you procrastinate sometimes, you know? I also think it's like, I don't know, I sometimes justify my procrastination with like, oh, it's okay if I procrastinate because I have a full-time job. And then I'm like, but I was in school and I procrastinated. I have a job. I procrastinate on my, I'll raise my hand later. I procrastinate really bad. Pizzow show, yep. You and me. Don't be worried. Your games are amazing. Aw. Thanks, Mystical Cell. I get worried because I feel like I'm not giving it the time they maybe deserve. But then again, what deserves time? Does an abstract concept of a game deserve time? Oh yeah. We're procrastinating together. I don't know. I sometimes envy people who, like, after they get their full-time job, they do their job and then they watch like Netflix and they just chill and then they feel content. And I feel like the only reason I'm not able to like just work my day job and then just chill is because I have these game ideas and I love games and I want to make games. If I had no passion for games, I definitely would just chill. Probably forever. Probably chill until I died. My brain doesn't stop either. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I want my brain to chill. But I don't want to chill. I just want to make robots. Okay. When I learned how to engineer and I made my first robot, when I learned how to game dev and I made my first game, I was like, cool. I study how to make robots and how to make games and stuff. And then I get to goof around and make robots and games for the rest of my life. And guess what? I was wrong. I don't do any of that in my day job. Turns out jobs are jobs. Watching stuff while working on your game is a good way to multitask. Chill. All of my passions are temporary. They basically take turns possessing me. You know what? That's honestly an awesome way to live life too. My brother is like that. My younger brother gets swept by these passions temporarily, and then like 2 years later, he's not even doing it. But it's not like he didn't get anything out of it. He actually gets a ton out of the passion when he's doing it. So I think that switching is totally valid. Sympathy, I'm watching you while I'm working on my game. Oh, David, yes. That's awesome. Jobs are boring. Yeah. Polymorphic guy, you just spoke my mind. You just spoke my mind. Finishing things is hard. Yes. Finishing things is very hard. I think it's a miracle that any game gets finished ever. Period. Like, dang. But I struggle with this, like, probably not daily, but I at least think about it every week. I'm chilling and working, which cancels out my procrastination. Facts. If you're chilling and working, it's like, you know, getting in the vibe. Games is even harder. Oh yeah. Each of the states are objects that hold all possible to the next states, right? Which gets switched based on options. How do you activate the next state? Oh wait, yeah, Tesseract. Let me show you. Really quick. So do you see, this is the game controller. So basically I have this thing called state. Actually, I should rename this to current state, because Tesseract, you're right. So, okay, so there's the current state, and when the options are in the state, right? So like, you know how the states hold the next states? Right here, we're setting the current state equal to the next state and then the index. The index is whatever the player selects. So let's say the player selects like there's options, like the options are 4 possible options. And if you click the button or hit the number on your keyboard, like let's say you hit 2, then option 2 is going to get activated, which is going to be at index 1 because we're 0 indexed. But we're setting the current state equal to this, and then we just do it again. So now the options are whatever the current state options are, and the next states are whatever the next. Okay. Is it good? Is it good? Cool. What do you mean by objects in Unity? That's a good question, J Rhodes. We're using scriptable objects to basically visual novel. So you know how visual novels have like story text, and then you might click like, oh, next, and then like more story text comes up. So I basically called each of those story texts a state, and the state, all it is a scriptable object, and that scriptable object has information, like story text. I wish I had air horns. Actually, I do have a yay. Story text. Scriptable objects. Yes, yes, yes. Scriptable objects. But yeah, we're trying to finish out the rest of our visual novel today. She was murdered by an oven. Ignore the ghost and go to the kitchens. Okay, and then this is gonna go to the kitchen. Where's the kitchen? Is the kitchen B0? B0, okay. B0. Ignore the ghost and go to the kitchens. Let's do this. Oh, we need a new scriptable object for this next state, so... Alright, not the code. Let's go ahead and create a state. I'm gonna call this B0, point B0. I don't know, kitchens, or, ghost. We can literally name the state whatever we want. It's a pointer, this is the option text, and it goes to B0. Where's B0? Okay, so I dragged B0 in here. I'm gonna link this. I'm gonna link this to E6. So basically E6, if you choose the story option to ignore the ghost and go to the kitchens, it's gonna take you to B0, all the way to B0, which for people who are keeping track of the tree, B0 is like up here. Very, very long. But at least this wraps up this story point. E6 goes to B0. So remember how we hook this up? We just do E6. There's E6. You see the E6 goes to, oops. Oh, I just collapsed it. There you go. E6, you sunk my battleship. That's right. Should I have named my states something other than like letters? Do you want to know what my naming scheme is? So my naming scheme is every time there's a new section of the story, I change the letter. So like we start at A0 and then you can either go to the kitchens or you can either go to the gardening sector. If you go to the gardening sector, I have it as A2. If you go to the kitchens, I have it as B0. So basically, instead of labeling everything a number, like state 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and just kept on counting, I decided to use like A, B, C, and like letters in front to like try to break up the story into different sections. Like the A section is the main thread. I don't know if this makes any sense. Is this all wrapped up though? Yeah, I think the only thing that's not wrapped up is here. As I left the spaceship, I made sure not to get caught. On my way out, I noticed that Officer John the Dwayne Roxon was nowhere to be seen. Oh yeah, this is E0. Oh yeah, okay. He was nowhere to be seen. And then this can just be continue to investigate in the kitchens. Like chapters. Yeah, kind of like, I kind of had tried to name them like chapters. Continue to investigate the kitchens. This goes to B0. B0. Continue to investigate in the kitchens. So I need a new state. What kind of music do you think I should levitate the dancing cane to? Did that sentence make sense? So I purchased something called a dancing cane, okay? It's a magic trick where basically a magical cane levitates. And there's this thing called levitation wand dancing, where you basically do the dancing cane, but you do it while music is playing, and it's super chill and super fun. And I'm gonna do that. I'm very excited. So I didn't know what music to vibe to, because like all of my music is kind of like royalty-free lo-fi? I don't know. Royalty-free lo-fi. That's the name of my indie band. Royalty-free lo-fi. E0 goes to B0. E0, where are you? All right. That part of the story is wrapped up. And are we done yet? Oh my god. There's so much. There's so much. We have to be able to wrap this up, right? I believe in us. See if there's anything good in the fridge. Let's rate this one. There was nothing good in the fridge. There was nothing good in the fridge. There was nothing good in the fridge, but the oven was looking good. So I walked over to that instead. Open the oven. Okay, so then this goes to B1. So, link, I just have to link B4 to B1, and then we're good here. I am working, why am I working? Being productive. B4, you sunk my battleship. Great state. We're gonna label this B4. Before. Get it? Because it's before the murder. I am so funny at puns. I am punniest channel. B0 to B4. Game dev's fun, I swear. I wouldn't lie to you, this is what it's like. Super fun. B4 goes to B1. Cool. B4 goes to B1. Should we write a recursive tree test that recursively loops through our game to make sure that none of these states has loose ends? Is that too extra? I feel like I don't write tests. Oh my god! The real Mario is asking me to buy viewers? Only if the viewers' names are Luigi. I would probably pay Luigi like $10 to watch my stream, maybe. Maybe more. Luigi reporting in! Okay, and video? Looks like I owe you. Did I say $10? But are you the real Luigi? Are you the real Luigi? How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, the real Luigi. NVIDIA, I'm not gonna forget this. You are now Luigi forever. Steal the bracelet and give it. Okay, okay. We have to continue writing this part of the story. Sorry, this is the dating scene. So for anybody that can't handle a PG-13 dating scene, you might want to leave now. Very PG-13. Sorry I was so forward. It's just been lonely these past years on Titan. I'm honored that you would go on a date with me. The clamor of the busy kitchen continued as I thought about what to do next. Steal the bracelet and give it to the oven as a gift. Oh, that bracelet? Bracelet? Oh, that bracelet? It belonged to a friend of mine. Oh, okay, so this is my life now. You are Luigi now. Hey, is anybody gonna go see that new Mario movie? Wait, is anybody gonna go see that new Mario movie? Hey, it's a Chris Pratt, a Mario. Is nobody gonna see it? Is it just me? I'm in the new Mario movie. Are you Luigi? In the new Mario movie? Of course. Okay, I say we all watch the Mario movie and then we do like what if I make a fan game? What if I make a Mario fan game and then we try to get Chris Pratt to voice act in it? That way I have the real Mario. Like if I could get the real Mario voice acting in my Mario clone. Like it'll be a cutscene and like Mario will walk in and be like, hey, it's me, a Mario. And then NVIDIA comes in like, you're the voice of Luigi, right? So you could just be like, no, a brother, what are you doing? And then, you know, Chris Pratt's like, Sympathy, there's already a Chris Pratt fan game in Unreal Engine. Yeah, but is it a Sympathy-made Chris Pratt fan game? I feel like if I made a Chris Pratt fan game, it would be special because it would be made by me, right? The lawsuit could be worth it. Yeah, I might get sued, but I would have Chris Pratt Mario in my game, so like it might be worth it. I'll do my best impression of Luigi doing his best impression of Dracula. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, David, is there already a Chris Pratt fan game? How good is the Chris Pratt fan game though? Did actual Chris Pratt Super Mario remake? Wait, are you kidding me? Wait, we're chat. There's been a development. There's been a development. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Of course this is fan-made, Skyacania Dev. There is a negative chance that this Nintendo made. Oh my god. Look at the graphics on this Chris Pratt. A Chris Pratt Mario fan game. There would be like butt tons. There would be butt tons of like Chris Pratt lines. Like, you know, Chris Pratt and Star-Lord, like in Avengers, how he's like, all right, listen here, Buster. Like, he would be saying a line literally every second. Also, him moving in the Z-axis is killing me. Ray traced Mario. Yeah, look at this. Oh my god. Looks like a customization metahuman of Chris Pratt. Maybe this is why the metaverse has appeal. Imagine if all of us could look like this Mario, Chris Pratt. Him running up the stairs is hilarious. Oh yeah. This is golden. Oh my god, wait. This is the dramatic music from the trailer. Oh my god, go Chris Pratt. All of us wearing overalls. I actually was getting in a mood where I was like, maybe I want to try wearing overalls. Oh my god, did you see the crouch? Oh my god, that crouch. Please watch the second. Wait, what's the second link? Oh my god, look at the graphics on these piranha plants. Oh my god, they programmed the secret world. Oh my god, Chris Pratt in the secret world. What? No, Creative Steve, this is literally amazing. Also, hi. Hi. How's it going? Welcome in. I was talking about making a Chris Pratt fan game and somebody told me they already made it and then like, look at this. How can I ever compete with this? This is beautiful. Look at how the warp pipe. Okay, we're gonna get to see what Bowser's castle. Is it Jack Black? No, David Pizzin, I see your link. We're just watching this one right now. I don't know. We have a lot of work to do. We can't just watch all the Chris Pratt videos. If you move the camera, you can see the secret. Oh my god. You know that you can actually warp to 8-3. Warp to 8-3. Wait, is another axis gradually being added to the game? You know, I think that there's just NVIDIA, I think there's just like a Z axis just the whole time. Like there's just a little bit of Z axes. We need a glider. We need a glider. Oh my god. Okay, I want to see this Bowser level now. I'm like really invested. Yeah, it's a trailer explaining what went into this. Oh my god. Is it a trailer by the actual game dev or is it like a devlog from the, is it an actual devlog from the dev that made this or is it somebody like pretending to be the dev that made this? This is beautiful. Jack Black as Bowser's voice actor makes me feel things. Yeah. It's 3D controller with 2D level design. Yeah. Can you fall off the edge? I feel like you'd... Where's Bowser? Oh. No Jack Black Bowser? Thank you, Mario, but your princess is in another castle. Now Bowser, Peppo sad, yeah. It's a work in progress, yeah. No, I'll give them that.
Bruce was Gotham.
Is it this trailer?
Imagine a world where Super Mario is a realistic action game starring Chris Pratt.
It's a me, a Mario.
It's a me, a Mario. Oh my god.
One man is attempting to make that a reality. The latest
Beautiful.
update features a much improved likeness, a snazzy new outfit, and this sweet title screen. There are
It's
all new
it's
levels
beautiful.
and actual gameplay. You can jump on Goombas, hit blocks, and get coins. Lots and lots of coins.
Oh my
Then
god.
Get big and break stuff.
Did he
You
make
can
this
squish
entire...
Koopas, hit their shells, and get slightly
I don't...
unpredictable.
This is honest trailers. This isn't the actual developer, but still, like... Is Reimagined Games the one that did it?
Super Mario Bros. Is one of the greatest video games ever made. Its iconic visuals and addictive gameplay made it a classic.
Yeah.
It was my
I wish I could make a fan game
favorite game growing up. And
this good. Honest, like, I'm not gonna lie, that This is the creator. So this is his actual devlog.
Think of. I made a simplified 3D version of the first level and imported that into Unreal Engine.
So he made, it looks like he made
I added some
3D.
collision objects so the character could run around and jump off of things. I also added an invisible wall because I kept falling off the edge.
Nice.
But before I could start working on a final version of the level, I was going to need to make a few things. I also took this opportunity to learn how to use Substance Painter, and making everything look all weathered and old was easily the most enjoyable part of the entire process.
Oh, that's
Next,
cool.
I started piecing together the first stage of the game.
A brief construction montage.
I built it with a
Brief
combination of
construction
legacy
montage
and
later.
the custom assets I created earlier.
Nice. This is hilarious.
Finally, I was going to have to import the character model.
Chris Pratt. Enter Chris Pratt. Oh yeah.
The idea was simple enough. Rig my character, import it using the same skeleton as the default mannequin. Instant video game. It should have been easy, but this step was an absolute nightmare. After countless failures, I decided to just create my own character from scratch. I followed a couple of tutorials and learned how to make a character animation blueprint in a state machine.
Wow.
And it actually worked.
Beautiful. There goes my metahuman customization theory out the window. Nah, come on. They're gonna make the model public, I'm sure.
For something that started out as a very simple art project, it turned out to be one of the most challenging things I've ever done. And it's been an amazing learning experience.
Chris
I'm
Pratt.
actually really proud of what I managed to create. I think it looks kind of cool, and it's surprisingly fun to play.
Oh yeah. So I guess making the model, he had to make a custom Chris Pratt model in Mario overalls. But you know, I think it was like worth it. I think it was worth it. I think the let me put up the quality. Like look at how smooth everything is.
I still need to fix a lot of little problems, like collision issues, power-ups,
Collision
breakable
issues.
blocks, warp pipes, a scoring system,
Nah,
a
come
flagpole
on.
that works.
You just released the
Maybe even some
game
enemies
with
and actual
collision
glitches.
issues.
I can't wait to start working on the second level. I also think it'd be fun to make
Let's see. This person's cool. Reimagined games. Reimagined games. I think it's sweet. The worst part is that Nintendo will sue him with a cease and desist. Wait, Pizzao Show, do you think they will sue him? Can you sue someone even if your game is free? Because, like... yeah, if it gets too big, it'll happen for sure. Oh. Maybe I don't want to get sued. Yeah, free or paid doesn't matter, really. Really. I think they already did that before, like they sued someone. Achoo! Sorry. Pizza in the oven. What game are we talking about? We're talking about the new Super Mario Brothers. Did you miss the new Super Mario Brothers? It's Super Mario Brothers, but with Chris Pratt. Look, it's Chris Pratt Mario. Like, you can see the title screen. Like, see, it's Chris Pratt Mario. Chris Pratt Mario. So we're saying, like, it's cool to have a Chris Pratt Mario game, but, like, is Nintendo gonna sue them? Seems to fall under fair use. Could be. Could be? Oh, that bracelet, it belonged to a past friend of mine. They have not been around in a while, though. Best to leave it there. There where I left it. With some kinds of IP, if you don't protect it, you actually lose it. Trademarks are like that. Oh. It happened with a free fan-made Metroid game. So, like, if I made, like, a free fan-made Metroid game, I could get sued by Nintendo, right? Is it, like, I'm wondering what, like, let's say that you did almost, like, the exact same level design, which you basically did different characters. But of course you like built all the levels yourself. You rebuilt them. Like, could you get sued for that? Or do they more care about the main character? Like, I'm wondering if they care about the using the same name? If you use the same likeness, how close can it be? I know that Disney sued the guy that made a Lightning McQueen. Right? By the way, it was nice meeting you at the bonfire. Yeah, no, at TwitchCon, likewise. That night was super, super fun. It inspired me to do more magic on stream. So I totally bought a magical levitating wand. It looks like this. Prepare yourself. Bam! Pretend me, but it's like me, but like the wand is floating. And I wanna do that trick like every single stream. Not for very long, just like, because like I usually have like a midpoint in my stream where I like to get water, get up and stretch, and it's like, wait a second, why can't I just do the like, I'll do the levitating wand, it'll be like fun, stretching, you all will be amazed by my magic. It's a question, is the question whether they would get slapped with a cease and desist? 100% they will. Or whether they would have grounds to fight it. I think the question is whether or not they'd have grounds to fight it. Poseidon says the Lightning McQueen had many issues before Disney sued them. Most Lightning McQueens have no problem. I mean, he literally painted his car to look exactly like Lightning McQueen. It was so cool. It was so cool, and I think Disney fined him or something. I think they fined him. Oh, that bracelet? It belonged to a past friend of mine. They have not been around in a while, though. Best to leave it where I left it. She looked nervous. Or she looked concerned. And said, oh, that bracelet? Okay, there you go. I'm making good progress on my Python course. I'm seeing your progress on your Python course. Congratulations and stick at it. It's very motivating to see you posting your updates in your Python course. It makes me feel like sympathy. Whoops, you gotta do more coding. IRC, there are a few tests, but they include things like, would a person on the street plausibly think that this was an official Mario game? Is the creator profiting from Nintendo's hard work in building the Mario brand? Oh. Oh. He was also claiming to be official and charged money for meet and greets. Really? Oh. Well, that's not. Glad me making progress is encouraging. Oh, yes. Yes, very encouraging. I need to add more better TTV emotes to my channel. I think I have clap. Okay, how many people in chat can see the clap? Like if I type clap, how many of you actually see the clap and how many of you just see the word clap? Just as a test. You do, you